Well, hello, hey, what's up? Man, it is great, man. It is great. Starting off the week, actually in Louisiana, is actually kind of a little nice, nippy weather. It's not cold and it's not hot, but I tell you what, it's been great. It's been some great weather, and as being a distributor, man, I'm telling you, this is weather that we really look for. We really look for this type of weather because it's actually a little bit cooler. You can work in it, and actually can work in it a little bit longer too. Um, I mean, it is great. Hey, thank you all for just joining me. Thank you for coming to check me out today. You that are listening to me now, just plug your earphones in and just listening to me, or pull your chair up and look, we can just chat it out, if you have any comments or anything, jot them down in the comments section, or if you want to share, or if you want to subscribe, check me out on that web. My name is Kirkland. My business Stewart Snacks, and what I do is I do some distributing. I distribute it, and I also do online selling. We have fun in selling snacks, and today I'm out in the market. Just got through trying to actually get set. I'm gonna take some days out of here, and like I said, the good thing about it is when you're having your own business, being an entrepreneur, you set yourself up where you can be able to take some time away from your job. I don't have to actually call someone and say, hey, look, I'm gonna be gone. Only the ones you're gonna implement is your customers. You're gonna tell them, hey, I'm gonna be away for a moment. And a lot of times when you can take off, and a lot of them already know that you've been consistent, you've been getting your job done, is keeping your product filled up. And sometimes when you skip sometimes, or there's locations, sometimes they're okay with it, because they know you've been consistent. They'll be like, yeah, I know you don't usually miss, so, and then some times you can just say, hey, look, I'm gonna be take some time away, but I'm gonna get you loaded up. I'll actually leave you some back stock, and a lot of times you can do that. So that's the good thing about being an entrepreneur. You don't have to take time off. You don't have to call anyone. You don't have to schedule a week, and then sometimes you get turned down because they say this is not the time for you to take your days off. Them are the things that you have to go through with working a 9 to 5. But the great thing about this is you can be able to take that time off, and that's what I'm doing. I just ran a route today, and I'm just going to get my boxes, put up some of my back stock that I got, and just get the movement and the momentum going, So just sit back and we listen. We're going to chat it up today and see what's going on. So right now I got my truck in. I actually counted it this morning, got in my stuff, counted most of my stuff in this morning, but I realized that I'm missing a whole lot of stuff. I mean, really a lot of stuff. And I didn't order a whole lot because I knew I just stuff that I'm going to need when I get back in town, and to start putting up stuff out in the market. And so you really cut your order. So there is some things that I have to do, set in order, and that is actually ordering for that following week. Some order correction. When I mean order correction, some things, that paperwork that I have to send in before I leave. So I won't be bothered about that. We have certain days that we send stuff. So what I'm gonna do is probably get all that stuff together today, get it in an email, and actually get ready to send this stuff out. And so I won't have to be worrying about that throughout my day. Because a lot of times when you're taking off, you try to avoid have to putting in work and doing different things. You want to be solid and closely to the things that you're out doing. And so we actually, me and my wife, we're going to spend some time is get some training for some church events that we actually just trying to educate ourselves on finding out how other things are being done and processes of other churches and learning so we can be able to set up our own church. Not my church, it's me owning a church, but a church that I'm affiliated with and that I go to, and I'm just looking for some processes and different things that we can bring to our own church. We in different states, and so we got a gang of leaders that's going to come together, and we're going to go out there and just see what this conference is about and learn some things. Some of them been on it already, and they say, hey, you just got to get involved. You got to come and check it out. So we thought we'll go and check it out. And so I want to take this time out, and I want to have to be doing any extra work or doing work. And so in order for to do that, I have to set things in order to do that. So you won't have to. The main thing that I probably want to just actually do, maybe just answer a few phone calls, answer some emails, maybe a few of them while I'm away. But basically doing paperwork, I don't want to have to deal with that. So, hey, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to be getting my stuff set up. And so just in case when I'm ready, I can already have my truck when I get back. It's going to be loaded for when I get back to go and make my deliveries once I get back off my little getaway. So this is some of the things, like I say, follow me on this journey so we can be able to show you and how to get yourself set up, things that I can bring some, help you with ideas so you can be able to do that. So we just learning from each other, and always, like I say, educate yourself, learning things so you can be able to be ahead of the game. Just being consistent in your field or your entrepreneur skills, just being consistent is going to take you a long way. And I really found out that it's the beginning of my journey in life. It's like I told you before, it's me starting off as being an entrepreneur. I found out that in my journey of being an entrepreneur, there is a lot of things that you can learn on your journey. And sometimes when God bring you to a place and then he bring these things back to remind you. So I always thought some of the journeys, I was like, God, I'm ready. I need this. And a lot of times God was equipping me with things that I needed to learn. So one job that I worked for, I remember getting and learning a lot of customer service, learning how to sell to customers, how to upsell to customers. And not only that, I learned how to set up different things in being in the market, setting up inventory, doing these different things that I learned as other jobs that I have been. It's helped set me up as being a better entrepreneur. And so when you treat other people's jobs that you're working on, and then you may be in a place where you want to be able to start your own business, well, if you go and treat people the same way that you want to be treated, is that your business and their business, you're working in their business, you're going to work in that business like it is your own business. Because what you're doing is getting information. And once you learn this information, just don't go on a job and just don't try to learn the skills and stuff. And you're ducking and hiding from work. You're not saying, oh, I don't want to be this because they're going to be working me. You know, these different things. You try to learn all the skills because all that is an investment that you need to learn in your journey of life. Just think about taking this in school when people are going to these different schools, and a lot of times we try to skip different things or we don't put the effort in learning different things down the line. We're probably going to run into some of that stuff, then we'll say, man, I wish I would have put a little more effort in there. I could have learned this thing. So in my journey of life, I have took jobs and I put it in to learn it as a skill for me. I even did lawn service and landscaping, all these different things that God has allowed me, and to even own these businesses too. Is before I even got into distributing, and I was just ready to get out of the all the time being dirty. I did construction work, starting out, and I'm just ready to get out from just being all dirty all day, all the time. And so I just, this hard work and being directly in the heat all day. But I do enjoy, as being a distributor, you have to get out into the field and being out there, and that's okay. But it gives me a chance to go in and go out. Not only that, to meet customers. So the skill that I am in, I'm learning. And so the things that I'm doing right now, I am learning, because we never know where God is want to take us to another direction in our life. And so in order for you to do that, you have to put in all you can do, learn these skills, because some of these things is going to help you along the way in your journey. And so quit trying to always, you have to continue taking these tests over and over and over again. God's trying to stop and trying to teach you something. Stop not adding your extra yourself into the job that you're working in. How you going to own a business when you just don't treat other people's business right? So whatever you sow is what you reap. So take time out to get yourself together, educate yourself, read, scheduling, all these different things I have put in these videos, and I'm saying the same thing over and over again. And so what I'm doing is reminding you to keep hold of some of this valuable tools that I'm giving you. And sometimes it has to be repetitive, because in order for things to be repetitive, it helps us to learn to bring in memory in our memory bank. So look, I appreciate all the ones that have been listening to me and joining me and following me on this journey to see some of the things that I'm been educating myself and learning. You see that I'm growing in certain things, and hey, there's going to be more to come. So take time to subscribe, and you can be able to watch some of the videos. You can follow me along the way. Normally, I'm usually putting in a couple of videos a week, and if I'm not, then I have got so busy that I'm literally going to at least be able to put one video a week. But doing the second one is a bonus that I'm giving you, because I'm freeing up my time. That's what I told you at first in some of my other videos. I want to free up my time where I can be able to educate you with videos and different things. And so that's what I'm doing. I enjoy talking with you, taking you on this journey that I'm going on. And so you can see and say, hey man, I remember this guy, and I remember he started from here. I remember he did this, so there's going to be that time when you're going to see the growth in my education and different things I have learned, because I'm still learning. I'm educating myself all day, and sometimes I tend to trend off sometimes, but I get back on course and get myself together. So don't forget that journey that you're walking in and riding in and learning these things, take time to listen to the reminders and the different things the journey that you have been on. And there is some things that you can learn from that, where very may be your entrepreneurial skills. So don't pass this talent. If you think, oh, my talent don't mean, it's just very small and don't mean anything, if you take that, you can make it grow. Think of an acorn that grows a big old oak tree. Think of a mustard seed that grows a big plant. All these different things that if you consistently putting things and putting in work, guess what's going to happen? It's going to grow. It's going to grow, and guess what? You're going to be successful in a lot of different things. So I'm claiming that you're going to be successful, but you have to continue following these things. And some of the things that may not be towards you, guess what? Take some of these things that you can learn from and use them so you can grow. So, hey, this is Stewart Snacks, which is my business. My name is Kirkland. Thank you all for just continue joining me, bearing with me, being patient with me, and you all have a good day. I'm going to get my stuff together, and I'm getting ready to pull some of these boxes out, and some of these boxes that I've taken, I resell back to the company and get me some change off of that, which helps me out on my labor. when I'm doing contracting to pay my contractor. When I give these boxes back to the company, it pays me back some of the things, and also some of the boxes that I use, I actually use them to ship in. So, I mean, trying to save money all the way around and be able to compound interest in my money. I'm trying to take it and turn it over. So continue letting your money work for you and don't let it work on you. You know, you can spend, but continue allowing not your expenses to go too high where you won't be able to compound interest, because in my business we are always selling product and we need money to buy product. So hey, look, thank you all for joining me. You all have a good day. This time I'm gone. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Come back and see me now. Bye bye.